I wanted to come on here and talk about something I feel like is not really talked about that much, and it's about like moving away from home and how like moving away from home is sometimes actually like it hits harder, especially if you have immigrant parents, because like I just feel like, you know, when you grow up being a child of an immigrant parent, you know how much your parents suffered and struggled trying to give you everything from nothing. And so like I feel like when we move away from our immigrant parents, it feels like we're almost like betraying them in a sense, especially because those communities are all about like, you know, stay together, like make decisions as one, support each other. And it's really hard when you're trying to go away and like pursue like a higher education, because you just feel like this guilt of like leaving your parents behind. And on top of that, it's like you also know that like they're getting older, and because of how hard they have to work and how much stress that they've been under for a good portion of their lives are only going to get shorter. You know, like they're shorter than the average, maybe like middle class American worker, right? Just because like stress kills the body at this moment in our society because of the state of the world, right? The state of the government and how everything is going. Like I know even someone who came here on a work visa, and like their work visa was denied, and they don't even know the next time that they're going to be able to step foot in the US again, right? Because like everything is changing, laws are changing, we have a president in power who doesn't really want illegal immigrants here, right? So, or even immigrants in general, from what it seems to be, right? So it's like, and it's like they're purposely making the process more difficult for immigrants to come in and to be able to stay and work here, which is honestly really sad, right? So it's like now more than ever, it hits even harder having immigrant parents and moving away from home. It's like still trying to like continue and pursue your life and pursue your goals, when it's like if your parents are here on a work visa, if they're here not married to somebody from the US, or if they're like not married to somebody who is a US citizen, it just gets really scary in these times right now, because it's like either like they could be deported, and we all know about how ICE is now like wrongfully deporting like people, and they're now profiling immigrants based off of just like their color. Like it doesn't matter if the immigrants are here legally or not at this point anymore, right? They just want anybody who looks like an immigrant out. And it's getting ridiculous, because like even the people who are here legally, when they're trying to do things a legal way, it's become so much more difficult. And all of this that's going on, it's like it's making it so much more difficult as the child of an immigrant parent to be able to leave our parents behind, to try to pursue higher education, to try to get into the best school, or to try to, you know, do all of these things to make them proud. Because it's like, damn, like our worry isn't even anymore like will I be able to retire them. It's gonna be like, will I even be able to see them again? Will they be home when I get home? Like will they be there for when I visit on the holidays? Like right? So it's like really, that's like one of the main points I forgot to touch on, so I just wanted to insert it. But back to the main video. But it's like it's just ridiculous, and it's like the sad reality that we're facing now, because before there was a lot of like, it's always been kind of extra hard to be the child of an immigrant parents, but it's like now extra hard because of now we're not just facing like you know, societal or family pressure or anything like that. We're now actually also dealing with government. We're dealing with legal stuff far out of our control. So I just like, you know, I want to inspire you with this message and with this video, that if you are the child of immigrant parents, that you still try to pursue everything that you've ever dreamed of, and like that you were still able to go out there and do the things that you ever dreamed of, because that was the point of your parents' sacrifices, right? Like don't let their sacrifices be in vain. And there's just like this enormous amount of guilt that comes with like leaving your immigrant parents behind, especially if it's like a single mother or single father that's raising you by themselves, because it's like it does feel like you're abandoning them. Like obviously you're moving away to pursue like higher education and to like eventually like, you know, be in a very good position to where you can retire them and you can make the sacrifices that they did for you in order to be happy and financially stable. But it's just really hard sometimes mentally, because it just feels like you almost will never get there, or like you won't get there fast enough, right? Like it feels like by the time you reach that point in time, they'll be like gone, or they'll be too old to even enjoy the benefits that you reaped for them and for yourself, of course. So I just wanted to kind of make this video to shine a light on that, and to also like remind you, like, you don't feel guilty for moving away and for going to live a life that you deserve to live. That's the reason why they made all those sacrifices, in order so that you had the freedom that they never had, that you could have the opportunities that they never had, especially being born in America and born in the United States. Like, you have a lot of like rights and a lot of like opportunities that they won't have simply because they weren't born here, right? So like, I just want to remind you, like, enjoy that, and at the same time, like, know that even though they created this life for you and built it up for you and did all of this for you, if you feel like it is not right to stay in your hometown, that is okay. You need to follow that, because there's a reason why. There's a reason why you need to move away to a university, maybe 3 or 4 hours away from home, or like a couple of, like, maybe a couple of states away even. Like, there's a reason. You feel a calling to it and you must follow it, because when you are in an environment that can help you flourish, you'll flourish faster, and you'll be able to reap the benefits of what you are sowing even faster, and they'll be able to enjoy it at a faster rate than if you were to try to stay home and, like, you know, like, study from home and like all of that, like, and working and support them. And I know some people who do that, and that's great and that's amazing, but at the same time, what I'm trying to tell you is, like, if you feel like an inkling to move away, to move out, and to get away from the life that you've always known, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just natural human, like, it's just a natural human instinct. Like, shoot, that's what they did, you know. They came from where they wanted. They came from, like, you know, like Mexico, Peru, Honduras. Like, they came from all those states to come to America to try to get a better life, to find more opportunities that best suited their needs, because they knew they were meant for better. And it's the same for you. You know you're meant for better. So go out to that state, go move to that city, or whatever the case may be that you need to do, to find the inspiration that you need in order to help you fulfill your dreams.